Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, hidden by mists and guarded by whispering willows, there was a secret place called Glimmerglen. Few humans had ever seen it, for it was the home of Princess Fiora, a fairy princess with wings like spun silver and eyes that shimmered with stardust. Princess Fiora was beloved among her people. She cared for the glowing moonflowers, danced with dragonflies, and knew the name of every bird and beetle in the glen. But she carried a quiet sadness. For hundreds of years, she had watched the world beyond grow louder and colder, and she missed the days when children still believed in fairies. One morning, a ripple of strange magic stirred the air. Fiora, perched on a toadstool throne, felt it tingle through her wings. Someone had entered Glimmerglen. 10-year-old Mira was not like other children. While most spent their days on screens and in cities, Mira loved the forest behind her grandmother's cottage. That morning, chasing a particularly curious squirrel, she had wandered far beyond the familiar trails. When the mist thickened and the trees shimmered with colors she didn't recognize, she knew she had found somewhere different. She stepped into a clearing and gasped. A palace of flowers stood before her, its walls woven from ivy and glassy dewdrops. At its center, seated like a candle flame, was a tiny woman with a crown of blossoms and wings that hummed in the sunlight. "Hello," said Mira softly. Princess Fiora stood. She was barely the size of Mira's hand, but her presence filled the glade like warm music. "You see me?" Fiora whispered, astonished. "You believe." "I always have," Mira said. "I just didn't know where to look." Fiora smiled, and it was like the sun peeking through clouds. "Then you are the first in many years." Glimmerglen reveals itself only to those with wonder still alive in their hearts. They spent the day together, Mira learning the names of flowers that sang, riding on Hummingbird back, and hearing stories from centuries past. Fiora listened in return, learning of the world outside. Cities, cars, stories trapped in glass screens. "But magic still lives," Mira said firmly. Sometimes you just have to slow down to find it." When the sun began to set, Fiora placed a tiny crystal pendant into Mira's hand. "This will guide you back when you need us, or when we need you." Mira nodded, tears shining in her eyes. "I'll never forget." Neither would Fiora. The forest stirred with hope once more the day a human child returned to Glimmerglen,